ChrisCCH with the... Never mind. I was gonna say Seth. But Sakura, that's who we've got coming here. And so Chris has the potential to play Sakura or Seth. And so this is not a surprise. I just thought Seth was gonna be first.
Yeah, being able to test it out, that would have been, you know, a pretty huge deal against someone like Nephew. But I feel like ChrisCCH has got this matchup on lock as Sakura so far from how they've been playing against each other. But so far, Nephew missed times a possible meaty, but you know, ChrisCCH finds a way out of the corner now.
Yeah, you said that the last time they played each other that ChrisCCH was victorious over Nephew, correct?
That is correct.
So, yeah, and like CCH, like ChrisCCH, like I said, he had been making a name for himself, doing well at some tournaments and like being, oh, the surprise ChrisCCH. But at this point in time, he's not a surprise anymore. Like I said, I feel like he is one of those players who has broken through that cusp of just being one of the gatekeepers in the West to being a potential tournament winner every single time.
Do you see how many dashes she gets off of a crush counter activation? I love it. It's so cool to see. Just her zooming past the dead body.
It almost looks like a wave dash or something like that, you know?
Yeah, it really does. It truly does.
Right. Oh, checking! And that should be enough to kill the air throw.
Yes. You know, armbar mid-air, the Nephew striking first blood. And it's not going to be too bad for Nephew going into it, right? Again, getting that W and 2 bars on top of that, it's going to be a pretty huge deal.
Oh, tried to do the wake-up counter. Tried to go for that read, and ChrisCCH baiting it, knowing that that's something Nephew is capable of. Oh, look at that gray health building up. And speaking of, all that gray health is gone. One hit from the stun. Here we go. Should be able to take this down.
You're more than dead for sure. You're not spending anything, especially with the damage output that Sakura has. I feel like it's very similar to Karen, right? When in terms of like how hard she could actually hit you and getting some of that carry. Oh yeah, you love to see it. The air-to-air jump medium punch canceled and all the damage is more toward the corner.
And then walks up with the counter hit. Close to stun, but a miss on that throw. Just a little too early. Threat of stun gone for Nephew now. And Nephew getting this momentum. Here we go. The activation.
Back throw now. The stun is imminent. Oh, you thought it was going to be a throw? Instead, gets this type of stun.
Oh, he block is shakedown.
Out of the stun.
I can't even conjugate verbs right now.
Conjugated for wins, James. Don't worry about it. Let's talk about the game. You'll be fine. I promise.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, you got to watch out. That crouching medium kick from Sakura is so dangerous, especially with that V-trigger activated. Oh, there we go. One more.
This is dangerous. Plus frames afterwards and sneaking in the throw.
Not enough to kill.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Don't do the
Nephew.
overhead. You're going to get punished.
Yeah, this is a really tough spot. Any touch will do it for Nephew, and same with ChrisCCH. It's a very high... That's very high anticipation for both. Stare down. It's going to be so tough for ChrisCCH. He's just 1 pixel away. And he gets it.
Counter, but that light kick for Sakura is one of her most defining traits. Like that right there is what makes Sakura so unique compared to a lot of the characters. Having the range, the buffer ability on that, she can counter so many things, and just such a great fast poke. And there you saw it taking down Nephew in that first game.
Yeah, there was a lot to be said in that final instance as well. I feel like Nephew had some significant drops in that first game where he got the momentum, pushed Nephew to the corner, and just missed out on an opportunity to get the meaty. You saw ChrisCCH bravely interrupting with that stand jab, and it just all went downhill, I feel like, from that first round. Continuing on to the next one, though, Nephew was starting to get the ball rolling. We saw it end with that air grab, but it just wasn't enough transitioning into round number 3, right? We saw the kind of patience being shown from ChrisCCH at that very last second where he was willing to sit it out right in front of Nephew in case there was going to be a whiff punish. But it was a risk that Nephew had to take as well. Again, he was only down to pretty much one health. So it was just a matter of time, really. It was just a matter of discipline. But ChrisCCH happens to get the W.
Oh, well, here we go. Good start for Nephew to get the jump. And now turning the left-right mix-up into a throw mix-up instead. Oh, no, a back confirmed from ChrisCCH. Gonna be huge damage for Nephew. Ooh, that's how you fight the shimmy. You think they're gonna shimmy? You come out with the crouching medium kick, catch them, walk back.
And he was so smart getting that side switch with the V-skill usage, but man, whipping, what was that, the V-trigger 1? Barely whipping that, the palms.
Yeah. And unfortunately, despite having that great read on the shimmy, he's so far down in life right now. And without a V-trigger to help the comeback, this is definitely not one of those G situations. This is gonna be a tough one for ChrisCCH to make the comeback.
Unless ChrisCCH manages to block just everything and gains V-trigger back that way.
Oh no, that's gonna be the case. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice work there from Nephew, getting a full-on conversion off of that light into the trigger. Nice and easy, no pun intended, first round of game 2.
All right, just goes for EX vanity step right there. Just kind of build some space just in case.
I like the patience there from ChrisCCH as well, kind of testing Nephew a little bit, right? He's still within range of throwing the fireball safely, so he's like, you know what, I'm not going to overcommit. I'm going to wait for you to come to me with this life lead.
Ooh, here we go, the crush counter. You don't get much off of that, but you do get the knockdown and the screen, it's a small screen carry. Checking that forward dash.
Nephew now carrying over a little bit, 2 times over with a dash forward throw into this corner. How's the activation? It's not even going to be there. EX uppercut coming from the side of Chris, and an activation off of the fireball as well.
He didn't go for the V-break. If he had done so, he would have went through the EX fireball. I don't think Nephew was expecting that EX fireball to show up. Checking the dash again. Here we go, big damage. Oh, no, goes for the setup instead.
I thought he was going to be able to get the ice spear.
Oh, that's going to be able to do it.
EX uppercut is more than enough. ChrisCCH finds an opening yet again against Nephew. I feel like that last sequence should have gone to Nephew.
Yeah, that crouching medium kick into fireball from Sakura is so scary. Crouching medium kick doesn't have super good range. It's just the walk speed of Sakura and, you know, her ability to dash forward and catch you by surprise. Also, very safe on block if you block that EX fireball as well.
Very true.
Ooh!
Forward throw, the back throw actually will kill, or at least bring him to stun. Big interruption from Nephew. Side switch! You already know!
Oh! All right, and gets the corner position as well. However, ChrisCCH has the ability to activate. He's going to do so here, and that's going to be plenty of damage to go up 2-0 over Nephew.
You know what's wild? Watching back at how ChrisCCH played in previous tournaments, that's been his go-to in terms of trying to get that V-trigger activation. It's been a huge transition seeing him go from that into this right now. That's the first time he's shown that hand ever against Nephew in this set so far, and what a time to do it. That's actually a lot of information to take in while maintaining this 2-0 lead.
Dude, giving her EX Tatsu into activate, that's just terrifying, man. Oh, but look at, speaking of terrifying, Nephew now trying to be a terror to ChrisCCH. Big damage here, huge life lead. Yeah, not gonna be much Chris can do, and I'm not surprised Chris just kind of hit buttons on wake up. Was probably like, you know what? Let's just get this round over with. Let's get it over
Go
with.
next, please. Go next. 2 back-to-back anti-airs, keeping the discipline alive on the ground. ChrisCCH, ooh, narrowly escaping death. I feel like Nephew could have probably down into like normal, but making.
Yeah, he thought he had the whiff punish. He thought he had the whiff punish, but it was too late. So, oh my gosh, close to stun, but a wake-up throw from Nephew is gonna reverse the situation. Oh, but the check and a single hit confirmed. He just did light kick into DP.
Oh my god, the buffer. He had the buffer ready and reacted. Actually, I can't even tell. It's like a mix. It was a hybrid, excuse me, between a reactionary call out or a buffer, to be honest.
Like I said, man, ChrisCCH has just gotten to that point, and he is 1 round away from eliminating Nephew 3-0. That is insanity. But Nephew, again, I mean, he's one of the best in the West Coast right now for a reason. Definitely has the potential to still take this. No! Awkward hit on that one.
Both sides. Oh boy, and here comes Nephew now. Side switch again. No, instead the V-shift comes out from the side of ChrisCCH. Forward throw. And what's going to be the situation? Yeah, he's checking for the movement. That's what Nephew was going for to find that opening. Just dashing his way down. But ChrisCCH and Sakura, it's just so fast. The getaway car's in her legs.
Yeah, the hard part, oh, never mind. He's got the meter now, ate that roundhouse, and now he's got the activation off of that EX Tatsu. Nice back dash from Nephew to get out of there, but nope, no free jumps for Nephew. Oh, did he get it? He did! This is just gonna be shy of killing. There you go.
Oh, double dash forward, and Chris actually made the read of dashing backwards away from the throw, trying to get chased down.
And confirm.
It's a low medium kick. He thought it was going to be a bait, and he guessed correctly. Nephew is staying alive here in loser semis.
That is exactly what we saw before. Like I said, if you expect your opponent is going to shimmy you, they're going to walk backwards, which means they're leaving their legs vulnerable. That was the read from Nephew. Woke up with the crouching medium kick into the V-trigger activation, ends up taking it, and Nephew staying alive. 2-1 here.
Immaculate read so far from Nephew going into this transition. Just trying to make that comeback happen. The anti-air now playing in a comfortable pocket to check ChrisCCH and his movement, or his defensive options, I should say.
Oh my God, just wakes up with the buttons. He is just not scared. The side switch. It's a beautiful sequence right there. Oh, speaking of side switch, out of there. And now Nephew with all the corner pressure here. Air throw fall? No, the double spike. And then the throw. Nephew gaining all the momentum now.
Round 2.
It might be the beginning of the end for ChrisCCH unless he makes the stop now. Nephew tried to sneak it in with that jump to see if ChrisCCH was occupied with the ground space more so than the air control. However, Chris still maintaining that discipline back into this fireball game as well. And you see how if he gets into close quarters, he will be firing off that light kick. Nephew still trying to swing away as well. Paying for it.
Both of these characters have such a good standing light kick, bufferable and range. And they're just fighting back. Oh my God, busting out this time with the EX. Oh, yeah, he's gonna be able to get through that with the ice spike projectile invul.
Still has one more in his pocket. If he gets any sort of opening, could lead to big damage, but no meter on the side of Nephew. Might be a problem. Oh, that hit. Big damage incoming.
Or the
and
damage?
The carry?
No, he's just gonna go for it. Yeah. Backs off, backs away a little bit, builds up that space. You gotta watch out. Ooh, too far away for that light kick to punish. Oh, he gets a jump in, he does it! Twice now, Nephew has read the back-to-back fireballs from ChrisCCH, blocks one and immediately jumps afterwards. So that's gonna be something that ChrisCCH has to think about, throwing back-to-back fireballs like that. And so Nephew now tying it up 2-2. Like I said, I feel like Nephew is coming into this last game with all the momentum. Let's see if ChrisCCH can stave it off.
We're seeing ChrisCCH go back into the lobby, probably, to reassess the situation, taking a little bit of a breather for himself. If there's anything that would be changed with Sakura, I feel like it would be maybe like the V set for the most part. I don't think a character selection would be coming in from ChrisCCH. I wouldn't be super surprised about it, but at the same time, I think his soccer is doing just fine. But yeah, we're gonna see how it changes up. ChrisCCH now back into the lobby. Nephew making the run of his life, quite literally, for the tournament, right? In loser semis, he was down 2-0, making it all back. That was 2 rounds straight in game number 4, by the way.
Yeah, I would not be surprised that if ChrisCCH is just using this as a time to think, to kind of reassess the situation, to gather himself, and maybe, think about what the mistakes that he was making. Yep, gonna stick with the Sakura, stick with V-Trigger 1 and V-Skill 2.
Correct, absolutely, same set.
Right. Like I said,
switching sides just a little bit too. Now I got 2P side. You know how much easier it is to do a DP from 2P side?
Man, that was a thing in the arcades back in the day, man. Having your DP side preference.
That's how you know I revealed my age by saying that, James. Only you would have got that, I feel like.
All right, the side switch. Ooh, those are +5 on whip.
Not quite.
3 throws in a row.
Ooh. Just dashing through the snow. You see Nephew, while in V-Trigger, so much of a threat, even from long distance, being able to just close the gap in a blink of an eye and apply some of this damage. Here we go.
Look at this pressure.
Do it again. Oh, you thought the shimmy was happening? ChrisCCH pressing a button at the right times. Roundhouse to try to catch one from Nephew for the crush counter. The tech is there at the very last second.
Oh, he tried to get him. He tried to get Nephew to tech, and then the standing heavy punch gonna find its mark into the conversion. And guess what? Match point for Nephew.
Oh, I'm checking the dash immediately from ChrisCCH. I will say there was a bit of a stutter step there from Nephew, but Chris, he has the ankle insurance on lock. He was not going to get juked on that one.
Oh, gets the throw. Puts Colleen back into the corner.
Checking with the roundhouses yet again. Nephew firing her back with light kick. Oh, and speaking of, ChrisCCH does get a punish.
Yeah, remember I said that button can punish so many things that other characters can't. Or they just get that button and that's it. But Sakura gets the DP after that. Catch him, watch your legs, watch your legs.
Full critical R, excuse me, full trigger on deck. ChrisCCH manages to find that opening yet again, going for the frame trap back to back. Nephew getting a crush counter. Critical
R chasing down the back dash into the super.
It's not gonna kill.
Yeah, but it's gonna be right on the verge for his life. Against the shimmy, and Nephew is going to complete the reverse sweep, going down 0-2 and then winning 3-0. That's gotta be a heartbreaker for ChrisCCH.